We're ready to stream again. Hold on, let me fix the headphones right. There we go. So, I'm live streaming again. That's awesome, right? This time we're doing Dishonored. Now, the Dishonored series is one of my favorite game series of all time, and I just really love it. And I'm happy to be doing this. So finally starting up this huge Dishonored thing that I'm going to be doing. I made an update type video on my YouTube channel where I talked about this. And well, I'm not starting up. That was like a month or 2 months ago when I said that. Well, that's because I was playing through Unlock Chaos, and then I wanted to start it up, and I went ahead and finished Low Chaos on the games. All I gotta do on this Dishonored 2 is play as Corvo High in Low Chaos, and no powers red, and then I'll be ready to do Dishonored 2 after we finish this game. But it's gonna be a little bit, because, well, obviously we gotta do this. So, I will be doing the main game along with the DLCs, and I will do the Dunwell City Trials too. I don't know when I'll do those, but I'll slip them in there somewhere. In between the High and Low Chaos, I'll do Dunwell City Trials. So we'll do High Chaos first for the main game and the DAO DLCs, and then we'll do the Dunwell City Trials and then go on to Low Chaos. I feel like that would be a good idea. But we're gonna start a new game. We're going to go on easy because, well, just trust me. I die on easy anyways. I'm not gonna mess with that. We're gonna start. I will be doing a lot of reading doing this, so beware. It's just to give you the general idea of the lore and stuff. So I do apologize if you're watching this live, but if you're not watching it live, you can skip through me reading all this. But yeah, returning home, you had just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver the diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
This joke sequence is kind of long, especially when you watch like a gazillion times.
Oh there! We're going up. Shield, ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Oh, at last. her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
I'll try to get as much of this conversation as I can in.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales?
No, I'm not playing on
Let's
PlayStation,
play
I'm
hide
playing on
and
the
seek
Xbox
first.
One.
I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me. Ooh. While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you. Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. Let's see about here.
I always hide down here. I used to not do that. I kind of hid like over in that other area. But I found that this was a better spot.
Here? Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Follow me, Corvo. Run with me.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons?
Should we gather
Someday
for
I'm
whiskey
going
and
to climb up
cigars
to the
tonight?
rooftop.
Indeed, I believe so.
I mean, kind of does look Campbell, but it's not done yet.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he is always close to the stuff.
I just love stealing that cider.
She'll see you at once.
Did you see any monsters while traveling?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me.
We should leave
What
them
news have you brought?
alone.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Look out! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Well, on to mission 1. Even though this is high chaos, I still tend to try to do this stealthy so I don't get ambushed by a bunch of them. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Corvo's prison, the time of execution draws near.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run, wait for the river, and lose yourself in the sewers. You find some useful gear stashed there. When the prison guards leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo. The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble breakfast with head chopped off.
Not as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Just gotta wait for this guy to turn around.
No, stupid.
Yeah, I remember you.
I don't belong here. I never did nothing. She lied.
Attention. Tomorrow's
You're out.
execution
Good
will be
for you.
restricted to the
Cut some
personnel
throats.
assigned to the event
Hey.
and approved dignitaries only.
I just love doing that. After he says that.
Tell Slackjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
I usually kill the other two, but I'm still let them be this time.
Yard. Hello.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Did the officer report Clover's interrogation? Cortana, formerly the royal protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The royal agent hired was to a camera will conduct questioning themselves. Follow the orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Clover dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the royal agent wants, it'll be your head that was next. I'm not gonna read everything. I'm gonna put this here for people who are watching on YouTube. They can pause and read this. Because if I start reading all those, it's gonna take forever. How am I gonna read important stuff that's useful to the story?
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry. Not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds.
Attention.
I'm
The
moving.
solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Sorry that I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to concentrate. That was dangerous. It was a long animation. I need to try to keep the animations short when I have other gods around me. Oh, then that works. And if you notice, I jump a lot when I'm in stealth mode, is because, well, it's a little bit faster than just walking. Like, look, this is... I'll demonstrate. This is walking in stealth mode. And then this is jumping. See, it's a little bit faster, and they don't hear you when you do this. They're literally deaf, they do not hear you do this. So, I've started to do that in all the Dishonored games. I'll do the second part of mission 1. I've already figured out how I'm going to be streaming Dishonored. I'm going to be doing it basically each mission, and then the mission when we get back, the help area, and before we leave to go to the next mission is when I'll stop it. I don't know if I just made any sense, but you'll see what I mean. You have escaped Hallway Prison with the help of hidden allies. If you can reach the Windhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move.
How many people did he kill on his way out of the prison? I guess if you'll kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. There'll be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Rats can't get me because of this locked door. Oh, they really want me. Note from a friend, Corvo, if you wait in this, it means our plan worked and you broke a favor on Coleridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Guard the gear and find Samuel while they tunnel step out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon. Oh, one's dead. And there goes the other. I've noticed something different between the regular Dishonored and the Definitive Edition. And the Definitive Edition, as you just saw, they last longer. But in the first one, they die like instantly once they get attacked. So I noticed, I was like, whoa. Oh hey, more rats. Again, you can just pause this if you're on YouTube. Whenever I do this, I'll leave it up for a couple of seconds. And people who watch it on YouTube, that's your chance to pause and read some of these ones that I don't read myself. And if you're watching live, then you're gonna have to, like, watch it back. Oh, goodness. Hold on. That thing happened again. I should probably turn that off. Yeah. Oh no. Right, I'm sorry about that. Game crashed. Game literally crashed. I'd have to solve. It just closed itself out. But I've had this problem before where the game would do that. It would like do that weird noise it made and crash. I don't know what triggers it to crash like that, and that might happen a lot while I'm doing this. So let's hope not. Let's just get back into the game. I'm so sorry about that. Like, I can't do nothing about it when it does that. Let's just get back in and continue like nothing ever happened, okay? Literally, I'm super sorry. If any of you know how to stop it from doing that, please let me know. I don't know if it's because I threw the corpse and then tried to do something else right away, or what. Because it didn't start doing this until I was doing low chaos, and the gang thugs that were in the second mission in the back, one of them started attacking the other, and it wasn't my fault or nothing. They just They just attacked each other. And I don't know. Like, I was super confused. They were attacking him and at the same time attacking me. And I just, had a problem. Let's hope it never happens again. It's probably will though.
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the flesh, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Now, I do know a lot about the Dishonored games, but I'm still learning stuff about Death of the Outsider, so there's still stuff on Death of the Outsider that I'm not sure about. I know a lot of stuff about the first Dishonored game, most stuff about the second Dishonored game. But frankly, if you have any questions about Dishonored, just let me know. I might be able to answer it. But please don't ask me if there's going to be another Dishonored game, because I have no idea about that. Right. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, if you would know me before that title was wrongfully taken from you. You are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you the fine materials in the Isles, meet with our man Samuel near these tunnels still until Windhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Alright. That's a cool trick you can do if you want to hide your sword. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey? Got it. If you want your share, you sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it and I'll come back for it next month. Oops. The code is 451. Oops. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There we go.
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper in here.
That was a failed assassination? well, job assassination, but he still died because of the water. Holy crap. That was better than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. That was freaking... I don't even know what to say. And if I knew how to clip that, I would totally clip that, but I don't know how. It'll be up on my YouTube channel anyways. I might just clip it from there on my YouTube channel. That was freaking awesome. Uh-oh.
Body! I know you're here. The worms!
Really? I was trying to do something else, but I failed to do what I was trying to do. Trial and error, as people would say. That was a good one. No, this first stream's probably not going to be that long. It might just be like a little bit over an hour because, well, this first stream is short. Conflicts probably could take a little bit of time.
Responsible for the murder of our fair Empress
fine.
and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
Over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
In a second, Samuel. There we go.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
So, there we go. 17 killed. Currently have high chaos, which is what we need. And I found all the coins. I actually basically memorized what all the coins are. This is the only mission that I know what all the coins are at. So, all the other missions, I'm not gonna be able to find all of them. But I know what all the ruins, homes, outsider shrines, and circle love paintings are. So, you know. We're at the Pound Pits pub. Hidden in an old bar on the river, you know allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the loyalists in a circle to learn what they got in mind.
This is the Hound Pits pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, The Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. I'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Warriors. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
So just so you know, when I start doing low chaos, I'm probably gonna get bored with it, because high chaos is more fun to do than low chaos. Like, if you play the Dishonored games and you know what I'm talking
Welcome to the
about.
Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
The Weeper count for the month of C has increased. The Lord ordinances will...
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here,
That was a little
see?
Steve one technique.
The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you. You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
So, there are some things that we can collect around here, which I'm going to do. If I remember correctly, this is supposed to be a Portal reference.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
We need to go back down here because there was something that we collect out here. I didn't know about this item until I watched someone else do it. I'm over here and did it. Can get in here earlier if I can just get an angle on this. I just get it from here. There we go. Alright, let's go back up.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
You lost your mind?
I just broke a bottle. Know what you're freaking out about.
You've met Piero. Good. You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
I don't know if I was dreaming,
Yes,
but
very much so,
we'll
but
see.
no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Please follow me to your quarters.
Yeah, in a minute.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
That's what too. That's what one. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting packages delivered. Piero spent considerate time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coleridge, and if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 5 and 1. 5 and 1. 1 and 5.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is the
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district.
Oh my!
Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust.
You could only
Any
be
items
Corvo.
recovered from doing so
I
are
suppose you're
considered
practicing
state
for
property.
your job. You're much younger than I expected. Do make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress. Rest her spirit.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Lady Emily Caldwin was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
But that's taken me a while to collect everything. I'll get back onto the story soon.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
It's nice that Wallace stayed here and waited for me instead of wandering off. I believe that's everything that we need to collect for now. And now we're somewhere else.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we can call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Now we have powers. This just says you cannot save her over and over and over. I'm not gonna count how many times, but it's a lot. Corvo, I am very sad. I see that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river, because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Never actually really look at this. Oh, tall boys. Those tall boys are a nuisance to deal with in low chaos. You can't do nothing to them. You have to actually kill them. Now with going for clean hands, which I did get by the way, but it's very difficult.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things, cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
It's so weird to hear the heart with headphones on. It's like speaking to me on both sides. Like, at the same time, like two different people talking to me as I hit the mic. But it sounded weird. I don't play the Sonic games with headphones on. Now I am going to do that for live streaming. Still creepy. Like, she was the loudest voice that I've heard since I've had headphones on. I'm getting dark vision. I had to have my dark vision.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
And we're back to the Helm Pits pub. So in a couple of minutes, it'll be the end of this live stream. Because we're almost done with Mission 1. Well, I don't think we'll get done with Mission 1, but I'm getting to the hub. So, you know.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbor's faces closely. If there is any sign of blood on the eyelids or chest, you must notify one of the city watch. Further stages of
Now, about all these bone charms. Yes, I will be taking all of them.
regardless of severity. Must be reported.
I'll see what they are after I do. But it's ugly from Piero. These are super long, but the books you won't find anywhere else. It's only in the definitive edition. It's not in the regular one. Look at how long this is.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised. The river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
There's a rune we need to go get.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Oh. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Part of the soul.
I overheard the Admiral at breakfast, talking about the
If the heart
Overseers.
keeps beating,
That's all
does
I
that
heard.
mean that the spirit
And I
is
think it's
never
better if I don't know too
released
much
into
about what you
oblivion?
people are doing.
I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
I need to check down in the sewer. I'll do that after I go up here. I'm gonna go get that loon. I'm going up this way for a reason. This way, why at all? I don't think there's anything down here.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
What can I do for you?
First thing I'm gonna buy is this room. And then launch on capacity. Let's see. And I want to upgrade vision. Let's look at the villain chance we get. All channel powers effects slightly improved. Got a few like rats can be consumed for mana. A rats when white rats won't attack you. Shot firewire shot risky bottles still with your intensity. Plus resistant damage on clothes will reduce slightly. As a wind sword resists the ground to hit more frequently. The grass and water increase slightly. Reverse sound moderately reduced. The molecular premium ambition increase slightly. Transformation gives you a bit of health. And this is what optimal arrows and bolts. So I have one slot left, but I'll eventually take most of these off when I get other bonchons from the game. So, like, there is a lot to the game, but you know. So, I'm just gonna save over the oldest file. This is basically the end of this live stream. That was all mission 1, and we did the Helmpets Pub. That's basically what it's gonna be like each time I do this. We'll do the mission, and then Helmpets Pub before the next mission, and stop right here. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end live stream. And I don't know if I'll be live again today. We'll see. But bye everyone.